Hi, my name is Skip Tolley. I live in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm 58 years old. I've got a bit of a story to tell you about my new friend, Ed Strachar, and how he's helped me. A while back, I started out with some pains in my chest and back. It was kind of strange. I've always been healthy, and it continued. It got worse and worse. The pain increased. It got pretty severe. I was on pain meds. Totally hated any kind of medication all my life. This pain I was experiencing was severe, to say the least. I was on 3 different medications just to try to curb it, but it was still painful at a point where it's a pulled muscle. So you try to start working through that, but it increases. So I wanted to go a natural route and was going to my chiropractor and acupuncturist, and nothing seemed to help. And it just kept getting worse. So I'm thinking, I've had injuries in the past, so what is this? What is going on? And finally, my friend, my chiropractor, he said, let's get an MRI and let's knock that out, and we'll show that it's nothing. There's nothing there. And they found this mass on my spine. And I found Ed on Facebook, and I originally reached out to him, but backed off, and I never followed up for some reason. But right in there is when I revisited Ed, and I went through his consultation, and the universe wanted me there. I had to be there. And my written testimonial to Ed was skirting the real issue. I didn't want anyone's negative energy coming at me, knowing that I had stage 4 cancer. So I just said I was restless. I couldn't sleep. And truth be told, once I worked with Ed, he found out that I had 12 curses on me. That dark energy was literally taking me down. And it's so accurate and true. Unlike some of Ed's testimonials, when he did the healing, I didn't feel an immediate lightness, relief, but I had faith. I knew that this was the real deal. And for the first time in, at the time, maybe 6.5 years, I slept and I rested. It was pretty amazing. It was profound to me that I knew that it worked. It's pretty amazing. And right now, I'm pain-free. I'm 100%. It's badass. Sorry. I don't know. It's just amazing. It really is amazing. What Ed Strachar taught me was that I have the power. The guys in the white coats don't. I've always known that at some level. He just coached me through it. And he's the first one to tell you that you don't need him. He teaches you how to do it yourself, which is amazing. And he is all about the highest truth. And I was doing every 6 hours, every 5 hours. And through this whole process, I'm completely off of any of that pain medication and pain-free. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's the real healing. It's not poisoning yourself, wiping your body out, and hopefully you survive after it kills everything else inside of you. I've always been an energy person. I pay attention to energy. I know that there's an intelligence that runs through all of us. Ed just brought it to light, and intense light that heals. I was always into this spiritual side, this energy side my whole life. So it was a pretty easy shift for me to believe that what was going on was real. But some it may be hard to believe and hard to fathom. But it's the simple truth. We can all heal. We can all heal ourselves if we keep the energy and the power ourselves and not give it to the doctors and sit back and let them tell you how you feel. Don't do that. Don't do that. These doctors at Hopkins, they had me written off. Stage 4. They're looking around, wondering where my crutches were. How could I walk? It was in my bones, my hips. It's pretty unbelievable when you think about it. I was out walking. I was walking at 4.5 miles a day, full tilt. And it was like, well, how you walking? I'm like, walking great, walk anybody in the hospital. People talk about Ed's fees and that they're expensive. I beg your pardon. Really? No. Chemotherapy is expensive and it doesn't work. It's old technology. Ed is cutting edge, ancient technology. It's pure energy. He does it remotely. He's a no fuss, no muss kind of a guy. He's straight to the point, complete professional, totally focused, knows what's going on, wastes no time, and gets on the job. And he's super efficient. He's a bit of a wit and his lightheartedness. And you can just absolutely feel his love in your bones. Sure. I mean, he's dealing with people all over the world. And he comes off as aggressive or almost to the point, not a real good bedside manner, but he's to the point. He's just trying to help as quick as he can. And if someone's skeptical and don't believe, because we have to do the work, he can remove these dark energies, but we have to do the work. Most people aren't willing to do that or feel that they can't or feel that they don't have the power to, when we all do. So I would explain it works this way by telling you it's pure energy. It's high levels of energy. Everything works on vibration. The higher vibration, the less anything bad can be on you or in you. Raise your vibration and raise your love. What Ed does is miraculous. It's just that simple. Ed works remotely. I've never shaken his hand. I've never looked him in the eye other than pictures. All of our communications have been cell phone, Facebook Messenger, or Skype. It doesn't matter where he is. Energy doesn't have to be in the same room.